Roll your boat gently down the stream.
Lizze's being real. See you next Tuesday.
Awesome, Blossom. Okay, here we go.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, yourself.
I can't take it today.
What do you mean?
Ever since you've got here, Moody Miss Maven. What does Maven mean?
I think it works.
Okay.
I am a maven.
What does that mean?
It's like a lady.
I just know like Marvelous Miss. I don't even know if that's the right
Miss Maisel.
context.
That's a name.
Okay, start us off. What's so important in your life right
Do you
now?
want to
that
explain why you're being such a fussy Gus?
What? I don't even know why I'm being a fussy Gus.
Me neither. Maybe you should jump out.
Thank you for censoring yourself.
You're welcome. I felt like in the first 5 minutes it matters.
Now that she's a YouTuber, she knows.
Dude, you know what's so funny? What?
Your hands are freezing.
I've been up since 5 in the fucking rain, traveling with someone who won't stop farting.
Did you? What, Chris?
What?
I don't know if it's Chris,
You're
but somebody was
doxing
ripping
him?
ass.
Can you believe that in the middle of December, you'd come to Colorado and it'd be warmer here than in Los Angeles?
Is it?
Normally, I have so much FOMO, and I like to give myself the FOMO. So I'll like check the weather app in Los Angeles just to be like, yeah, my life does suck. And guess what? Today, it's warmer here than it is there, and it looks awful there. It looks like it's been raining and gloomy.
It's pouring. I kind of love it.
I mean, the rain is nice every once in a while.
But I was also just in Disneyland, and my God. Was I so fucking cold? And everyone's like, you're being a baby. It's probably only 65. And I was like, no, bitch. It's like fucking 40 degrees out here. And it was. And they were like, oh, sorry.
None of them felt it?
Shockingly, no. And I think they were lying. Like, I think it was one of those things where they like looked cute and they didn't want to fuck up their outfits.
They're pretending it's the happiest place on earth.
It is.
They're like,
but honestly,
is it
is.
actually?
Honestly,
like you
it
had
is.
a good time for
I
real,
had
for real?
the best time I've ever had. I believe in magic.
Are you going to be a Disney adult now?
I am, yeah.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. But not in the same sense that... Just
Whoa.
bleep that, bleep that.
If I bleep it, what are they going to think you said? Make something
Cut
up
it
now.
all.
No,
We're going to start
there's
from the
no
top.
editing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Sip Official. I'm Elizabeth Not Okay, joined by my beautiful co-host.
Ryland Adams. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
And our dashing Dalmatian cameraman, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Happy to be here.
He has his mask on, and that is because every time you guys come in, my boyfriend somehow gets sick. Are you vlogging right now?
Oh, no, I was just getting coverage.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. I'm sure that's what she was doing.
Sure.
This is off the rails. Do you have anything to tell us that's streamlined? Like, let's reel her back in.
Okay, so I've got 3 points that I think we've derailed from already. Maybe just 2. Back to the first one. For decades, my best friend Haley and I have had this song stuck in our heads, but we cannot fucking find it when we Google the lyrics.
Well, why don't you use that app that tells you what song you're listening to?
We've literally, because we can't find the song. So it's just us saying
How
the words.
do you know which song it is
Because
then?
it's etched in our memories from when we were like 16 and like taking shots in my room. And it's by this artist called Smoothie. And the lyrics are something like, just make sure you don't call before 12:30. I know it's something dirty. It's on the D. As long as you get gone and none of the folks know
all right.
Okay, but that's all we can remember.
What's the punchline?
The punchline is we've been for like 15 years, literally, I'm not exaggerating, for 15 years, we've been trying to figure out what the fuck this song is. And the last time I was at our house, I was like, I'm done with this. I'm sure this man is on Instagram because we literally went through almost every single one of his music videos on YouTube. I was like, this is enough. Enough is enough. It's been decades. I'm reaching out to this man directly. So this was the beginning of November. I DM this motherfucker and I go, hi, it's me, Liz. It's the only time I've ever wished I had a verification check on my name because I was like, it's a shot in the void, a fart in the wind. This motherfucker's never going to respond. I just got a response from him.
No way.
That's why I was on my phone telling you it's important. He's DMing me right now and I'm probably going to lose his attention.
Wow, you're like in connection with him right now.
I'm literally talking to the Smoothie right now.
And does he have another song?
He said, I mean, it's on one of my albums guaranteed. So just load up on Spotify or Apple. This is what we've been doing.
Wait, he's not even going to tell you which song it is.
No,
It's his
he's like,
discography?
it's on the D are definitely my lyrics. What song? Great fucking question. I said, right, but what
This
about
man
make sure you
doesn't
don't
know his own song. You're kidding me.
No, it's driving me fucking crazy, Smooth. This is not it, bro.
You were acting like you had an answer.
I
and
know.
there's
I felt
nothing
like I was
close.
so close. I felt like I was so close.
Where was his song playing that you know it so well?
We would just play it on repeat at my house. Like we'd like,
Then
Andre
you know what it
Nicotina
is.
Kid, tell me where your sister lives. That's Andre Nicotina. Doesn't matter.
There's flaws in your storyline. If you play it over and over, then you obviously knew how to
No,
find it.
because it was on a mixed CD that we like got from somebody else because this was the fucking 2000s.
Oh, yeah, we're old.
Yeah. Someone just like burnt it from LimeWire and it's
How
like,
about that? Oh my gosh, those were the days where
Yeah.
you make your mixtapes or your mixed CDs
Yeah.
from LimeWire. I'd be out in the yard playing croquet with my best friends. Just saying.
oh man. Playing croquet, are you joking?
No, not at all. That's what we would do in high school, like on our weekends. We'd set it up in our yard, and we made up our, well, this is boring.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Lizzie violated me this morning.
No, you made up your own what? Oh my God, act like that's a violation. You loved every second of it. I've never seen you
Every
smile
time
bigger.
I try to have a child with you, you act like I'm doing something
I'm not trying to have a
horrific.
child with you, but if you're going to wear a pair of pants where your penis is bulging out of them, I'm
She
going to say
walks
something.
outside and she goes, "Your penis looks huge today." And
no,
I was
I
just
said
texting
huge in
and
those
I thought,
pants.
"What?"
No, he did not think. What? He went.
No, I did.
Like, only
I
Ryland
pulled my
can.
dick back and I was like, wow, I was thrown off guard. I didn't even know my dick was out.
It's not out. It just was bulbous. It's bulbous in those pants.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
We all aspire to be John Hamm in sweatpants, so it's whatever.
Honestly, we do, don't we?
Speaking of,
I was wearing Alicia Marie's Vlogmas pants last night, and James wanted to take a picture of me by the Christmas tree looking cranky, and he took it, and I looked like I had a John Hamm penis. Like it was a big juicy dick moment.
Okay.
I'll have him send the picture. It'll be here.
Speaking of John Hamm, I watched Top Gun Maverick this weekend.
You hadn't seen it?
No.
Wow.
Best movie I've ever seen ever.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure.
I love it.
I'm sure you did.
It was so fantastic. And I hadn't been sleeping on it. I just couldn't get Shane to watch it with me. But because he's been like down and out and a little bit sick and under the weather, I finally got him to watch it. And oh my gosh, Tom Cruise, that mini man, he knows how to make a movie.
Shots fired.
I bet he's taller.
That mini man.
No. Let me just explain myself. I bet he's taller than me. I haven't Googled it, but I'm just saying next to Miles Teller, he looks tiny.
He's a wee
How tall
lad.
is he actually? Can we
think-
look into it? And how tall is Miles Teller? Because
Are
he
you
looks like
Googling
a
this?
giant.
I think Miles Teller's like a normal size young man.
Oh my gosh.
Top Gun was so good.
It was so good.
I actually thought about bringing us mustaches to wear for the episode because it's voted movie of the year.
Is from who?
God knows. I don't know. That's a headline I saw.
They did tension so well. I loved the storyline. I just could not
Had
have
you
loved
seen the
it
OG?
more. Yes, of course. It's been years and years and years. So there were some spoilers that I was upset about.
It's one of the few sequels I think is better than the original.
It
Like,
was
it's
so good.
Wait. What do you mean spoilers?
Well, like you find out that that his what did they call them?
It's a sequel, so anything that happens in the original is not a spoiler, bro.
I'm saying I should have watched the first one first, but I couldn't. Shane didn't have the patience to do that with me.
Got
I had
it.
seen it, but
So-
years ago.
awesome. Okay.
And so here I am, and
I get
they're
it
like,
now.
that guy's dead, and I'm like, spoiler.
How tall do you think he is?
5'7".
Yeah, I think so too.
Whoa, that's exactly right.
Hell yeah.
Well, I say I'm 5'8". Shane insists I'm 5'7", so me and Tom Cruise are probably the same height. I don't think he's miniature. I just think Miles Teller is very tall in comparison.
How tall is Miles Teller? Like an even 6?
They didn't even try to give him that box, to give him like the...
How tall do you think Miles Teller is?
An even 6.
I think 6'3". He looks like a monster in that movie.
Six,
I mean,
6.5.
Wow.
what? 6'5"?
No.
6.5, like 1/2. Like
Oh,
not
okay.
not even like
So I'm right-ish.
Okay.
Righter than Ryland. You know what I'm saying?
What about your vlog with Chris yesterday?
Oh, yesterday's Vlogmas is me giving Chris his gay manicure of his dreams.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah. Well, he's here.
Hey, Chris.
I just wanted to touch upon it.
I hadn't seen that yet. What's the thumbnail? It didn't pop up yet.
Because it's only Monday today. It goes live tomorrow on Tuesday.
Oh my gosh. I asked you before the show too. Did that go live? And you said, yeah, yesterday.
I wonder what I thought you were talking about. Because it definitely was not my Vlogmas. Oh. No, I said today. I thought you meant like, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is boring. But Chris, do you want to talk about your gay manicure and how it changed your life?
I mean, in a negative way.
I've talked about how I've wanted it on the podcast several times. How I've wanted
Yeah, you wanted the
gay rainbow.
pride.
Yeah. And it's just a thing I've wanted forever. And then Lizzie shows up, and I thought something else completely differently was happening. And
You can tell him what you thought it was.
I mean, I thought we were making
A present for him.
a present for you. Yeah.
And then both of us sat there and
You
we
conned
took a
him?
vote.
You
and
conned
we
him?
both decided that you don't deserve a present this year because you've been a naughty boy. So Chris and I brought you a basket of coal. You're welcome.
And I was really excited, and it was a short-lived thing, but I was very happy for that period, and it was very exciting, and I've never felt cooler. So
You let
thank
your freak flag fly, Chris.
Wow, you're saying boys with painted nails are freaks?
Yes, I am.
Wow. She's canceling herself all over the place today. So since I've seen you last, you've been a jet setter.
I have been everywhere and in between.
And what's ironic is when you were at Disneyland, I was like, don't you dare bring COVID to my house right before Christmas.
Yeah.
And then Shane's the one
And
that
then
got
and
sick.
then when I was tired, he's like, "You look like COVID." You bitch. And now Shane's
Well, no,
sick.
I think you...
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want you to feel bad if you were already feeling bad, but I do feel like you negatively manifested this illness upon your
For
husband.
Shane?
Yeah.
No, I feel like you take photos of yourself in the worst position possible for, I don't know if it's for pity or for...
No, sometimes I'm just shocked by the
attention.
way that I look when I wake up. It's like, where do you go when you're sleeping, bitch? Why are you so fucked up in the morning?
Even Chris's response was a little like, hey, are you okay, girl?
Honestly, that's how I wake up all the time, and I'm like, what? Like, because it's rough.
You're lucky Joe wakes up after you.
Honestly, sometimes we don't even sleep in the same room together, and I'm like, ugh, what goes on? Like, where is he doing this to me? Is he just like taking me and dragging me through a fucking field of thistles?
Okay, so take us through the highlights of your trips.
Well, first and foremost, I don't have like an actual recall of a time that I went to Disney and it was like, you know, we're here for Lizzie's childhood dreams.
It's always a chore. In my, like, every time
Yeah, I
I've gone,
mean-
it's like playing tourist for somebody else, and
Yeah.
I have like so many things going on. I've never got to go just for fun.
for the fun of it. Yeah. So I picked two of my funnest friends.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, that was definitely a jab.
You know, I'm not that fun, honestly. I probably wouldn't pick me either. I'm like, can we go back home and watch Top Gun Maverick?
No, I think you're very fun. If I went with you, I don't think we could do it 2 back-to-back days. I think we would probably just get park hopper passes and not do everything.
Okay.
And then spend the night at the hotel and drive home. Or just walk in the hotel room and then go home.
Okay, so what was so magical?
I went with a friend of mine, Shannon, whose engagement I tried to ruin.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost ruined her honeymoon. Did I tell you that? They went. So remember when I ruined her proposal? They got engaged at Disney World, and
Yeah.
I found a Costco.
Yes, you were
thing
trying
from-
to go. And then you almost ruined the bachelorette party too.
True.
Because you were like, what you have planned is boring to the bridesmaid.
Okay.
And she goes, I think we should go to Vegas instead.
Well, here's the deal. She had pitched that we get fucked up in the bride's mom's basement the week of the wedding.
Yeah,
and
that's not
call
it.
me crazy, but I don't think a bachelorette trip should be the week of the wedding in case somebody falls over and needs to have teeth replaced.
And also, like, the mom's basement. I mean, I'm not dogging, like, it might be a great basement.
Yeah. Oh,
but
Jesus.
it could be something more fun.
It was a lot. It was a lot. And also the basement didn't exist anymore. The mom had moved out of the house with the basement. It was, and it's good that I had some pushback on that.
Okay.
Because I also knew that the bride, it doesn't matter. So she says they're going to Tahiti for their honeymoon, and then I opened my inbox and I have fucking coupons for flights to Tahiti. I was like,
That's-
should I meet you there? These are crazy cheap. It's under $700 round trip for little old me. I
What?
could just stay in the room. That's what I'm saying.
Including flights?
Yeah.
No way. It's not even
For
that
both
for you guys
flights.
to come here.
I know, both flights, round trip for me to go to Tahiti. I was like, I'm fucking there, dude.
And she's like, no, Lizzie.
I just took a
my
screen
husband
grab-
hates you.
literally. I took a screen grab and sent it to Jordan, and I don't think he even responds to me anymore. But that's fair. I love you, Jordan. You're a good man. He's a good man. I have to say that Jordan is a good man.
Okay, so your standouts from Disneyland, were they really
I
pumping
went with
sense?
Shannon. I went with Shannon. Were they really pumping sex?
That's sense.
I couldn't tell,
Okay.
but maybe it's the COVID talking. And then, gotcha. Did your heart
Literally
sink?
didn't even blink.
He's like, whatever, bring it on. No, I couldn't really smell the scents. Like, even in the haunted mansion where you're supposed to smell the gingerbread, like, I didn't really.
She does have COVID.
I've been forgetting words lately, too, which is the only common, like, thing I've had every time I've had COVID. Anyway.
Okay. Okay, great.
I could smell the popcorn.
Okay. This sucks so far.
Listen, I had the best fucking pickle of my life.
Better than the ones we have here?
Yes.
So we can stop getting them? You can just drive yourself to Disneyland?
Today. I mean, no, we'll be getting the pickle today. And with my really great friend, Sarah. So the two of them, Sarah is a planner and Shannon is a Disney bitch. So between the two of them, they executed the best 25 hours of my life. And I'm not even shitting you. We did at least 25 hours at the parks.
Wow.
Yeah. I was not well afterwards. I'm like, oof, my body hurts.
Did you have some good food besides the pickles?
We ate all day at California Adventure Park. I don't know if you know this, but California Adventure Park, the moral of the story is food.
Well, yeah, I watch YouTubers that specifically go to theme parks and like hit all the food stations inside of theme parks because I'm always like,
See, I should have done that. I'd seen a TikTok of a girl in the Disney park who asked all of the workers what their favorite holiday food treat was. And so she went and got all of those and she's like taking bites of them and it's like making my mouth water watching this bitch eat this huge macaroon. So I told the girls, like, my objective today is to get everything that this bitch got. And we go there. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. The macaroons, don't get them. You don't need a macaroon that big. And also, they're not that good. She had like 3 huge macaroons.
I never trust a macaroon. I'd never met a macaroon that I like. Like I never leave
love them
satisfied.
and swear by them, and I'm just like, what's the deal?
No, they suck.
They
my
suck.
opinion.
Yeah, fuck a macaroon.
Unpopular opinion. I hate a macaroon.
Yeah. Well, it's popular here. Chris, you want to be the odd man out? Go ahead. Be controversial. I dare you. It's not a safe space.
I think they're okay.
There's nothing to like about them.
Yeah, what do you like about them?
I don't know. They're kind of alright. I've had some tasty ones.
What do you think a macaroon is?
Isn't it like the bready thing with the thing in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It looks like a Krabby Patty.
Lizzie thinks we're all so stupid.
I mean, how could you say that they're okay? I have to assume you don't know what it is.
I went to one restaurant where they were very soft and the filling in the middle was actually tasty. And it was kind of okay.
You don't bring sand to the beach?
Oh, okay. So we're in line. This is after fireworks. The last ride we're going to do is the Matterhorn. We're in line for fucking ever, even though we have Genie passes. This girl behind us is like having this gnarly conversation with this guy about why she didn't bring her boyfriend with her to Disneyland. And she looks him dead ass in the eyes and goes, I mean, why would I bring my boyfriend to Disneyland? Do you bring sand to the beach? And I was like,
wait,
she insinuating that she's here to fuck around on her boyfriend?
Or her boyfriend is Disneyland? Because sand's at the beach.
No, the point is, like, why would you bring your boyfriend who you like have sex with to Disneyland when you could have sex with all of the eligible men at Disneyland? But it's like, I don't think there's any eligible men at Disneyland trying to fuck. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never thought, like, I need dick. Where am I going to go? Disney.
I mean, you might
dick
want
watering
Disney
hole.
dick.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. There is a Disney dating app.
Wow.
Like Disney has curated their own dating app.
Wow.
So and you have to get you have to qualify. It's like Raya, but you have to like answer enough Disney questions and like validate that you love Disney enough to be on the Disney dating app.
That's a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in at this hour of the morning. I also have to say, we went so hard, and I was wearing like baggy pants that were sort of rubbing against my thighs, and my thighs were rubbing against each other. I'm chafed. I'm chafed to the gods. Like, hurts. Like, we were walking to the car the other day. I was like, do you guys' like back of your legs hurt? And like their thighs? I pulled my pants down. It looks like I've been like riding a fucking horse.
Why didn't you wear like biker shorts?
Why would I think to wear biker shorts?
So you don't chafe.
I didn't know I would chafe. I've never chafed in my life. Pants.
Pants? You chafed in pants?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I thought chafing was because your skin's rubbing against your skin.
I thought so too.
So it's not chafing. You got like a weird rash from like like you got a UTI or something. Well, don't you always say if you don't shower after Orange Theory, you're going to get something bad? What is it?
Yeast infection.
So you got that.
No, I chafed.
I don't know how you would do that. Like
I don't either.
Against your pants?
I've never chafed in my life. I couldn't tell you. I'm not a doctor.
Okay.
But it was crazy and wild and out of control. And that was my Disney experience.
Okay, see you later.
Bye. I'm sorry. My arm's cramping from holding my body up. I can't.
I know. This is really not it. This positioning, we thought, oh, it would be so fun and festive
just not gonna
to
look
sit in front of the Christmas tree. It really
This is a little bit
like,
better. Like my elbow's dying.
My
bro.
my back is like all wonked out of place.
We're
now.
in our 30s. Like, are you fucking kidding me? We're gonna hold our bodies up for an hour. Eat ass, bro. Get out of here.
We're gonna, if we want to do this setup again, we have to change the chairs.
Yeah, it's
I don't even
awful.
know if I can do that for the second 30 minutes of this show.
I know it hurts so bad. I'm like, we have to be coming up on that 30-minute mark because it's only been 15.
Your Nashville trip.
It's only been 10 minutes.
No, we have 10 left.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is the worst podcast episode we've ever been a part of.
I don't think so. I think it's fire.
I think it's awful.
I think it's really good.
I think we should delete
I think
and
if
try
by the
again.
end of the video, if Smoothie gets back to me and tells me the name of that goddamn fucking song, it'll be a win for everyone. Oh my
Okay.
god, now I'm blocked.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Okay. You started to binge White Lotus?
Yeah, I get it now.
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what? I went back last night as well before I saw you had written that on the document because of the immense FOMO that I have felt from watching everyone talk about
Yes.
how much they're just like edging to White Lotus.
Yeah.
And I just felt so left out because I had replayed like the 4th episode of the first season 7 times and I still never made it through.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never gonna go back to the first season, but no spoilers because I binged it all yesterday.
So you skipped the first season.
Yeah, fuck the first season. You don't need anything to do with it.
But I almost started doing that, but then I saw Jennifer Coolidge is also in the 2nd season. And I was like, what if I missed something
You
from her
missed
character
nothing.
arc?
They're virtually unrelated,
Okay.
except for it's a White Lotus hotel and Jennifer Coolidge is in it.
And is she the same character?
Yes.
Okay, so she survives. Spoiler alert. Jeez.
Well, right. Anyway, without any more spoilers, I binged the entire season yesterday. Was super excited because this guy was doing a gambling pool of who do you think's gonna die, and I wanted to participate. So I start DMing him who I think it is, and it's like we're not even friends. I just don't have another friend that I know that watches the show. And so I'm just messaging him as if we've spent more than like one awkward party together where he was a +1 and I was a +1. Like we have nothing in common, me and this man. Regardless, he stopped responding to me. I just wanted to speculate with a buddy. Anywho, I fell asleep before the end of the episode and I still don't know who's dead, so I can't even go on social
Great.
media today because it's gonna ruin it
So
for me.
the point is someone dies?
Yes, that's the whole point of the show, bro.
Well, I didn't know that.
Each season opens with a dead body and they don't show you who it is and you have to like watch and like put together your guesses of who the body is.
See, I'm going to have to go back and start the first season again because
No,
I
you're
don't even
not.
remember who that body was in the first season.
I mean, go ahead and enjoy yourself, but again, you don't have to do that. They're completely unrelated.
Chris, are you watching The White Lotus?
No, Chris only watches 13 Reasons Why, and that's my 13th reason.
I've never even heard of it, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not all you see on Instagram?
We've
I've
talked
never
about
heard
it
of
in
it.
front of you multiple times.
Oh, from
think
you
we
guys.
have.
From you guys, maybe.
Oh, were we
but
alone?
Outside. What? Yeah, I've never heard about it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mike, thank you for your apology. I accept.
I don't have anything exciting to report, really. My life has just been consumed.
What's going on with your gopher holes?
My gopher holes?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Have you literally already forgotten that you put turf over your
No,
gopher?
you already forgot my story because they had put gopher protection before the turf. What they had done was nail their
in your
nails
sprinkler
into the
system?
sprinkler
Yes,
system.
I'm asking about that.
They fixed the leaks.
Great.
We're good to go.
Awesome.
When we get back to LA, the animals will be swimming in the pool.
Stop looking at me. Eyes on Chris.
Should we just trade sweaters for the next podcast?
You know I want that sweater. That sweater would be everything on this fucking...
How's your mental health during Vlogmas? Are you good?
Am I good? No, I've missed a couple of postings.
You
I've
have?
missed a posting.
Wow.
But I'm gonna make up for it. It's fine. It's not like it's over, and I don't have the opportunity to just post what I meant to post that yesterday. But
Mine's the post-production that I just can't keep up with. I feel like I'm sitting at my computer all day, every day. And I did try out an editor.
how'd it go?
Because, like as we said, if you never start going in the right direction, I'm going to be sitting at my desk for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But The editor was good. It was a good edit. It just wasn't my edit. And I'm not saying like I'm an outstanding editor. That's not what I'm saying. But I think because when I'm filming, I'm storyline producing in my head and I already know the beats and I've already been editing my vlogs for so long. I just really think it would take somebody that's like working alongside me to really get the beats and the rhythms and the way that I like to punch into whatever's going on. And I don't know that anyone's just going to get that naturally with me sending an hour and a half of raw footage.
Right.
So I've just accepted my fate as an editor for the...
As your own editor.
And yeah, that's
How many are you
pretty much
posting
it.
a week?
Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So
there you have it.
wow, this podcast sucks.
And that's the sip. I did do one episode what is it called? A Vlogmas. I did a Vlogmas where Mr. Bubs won't stop barking in the background, and I might just not post it because it's so awful. I had someone come over and we were making gingerbread houses, and he's just like,
Wait, I never saw this. Hey, Lizzie had to explain to her dad what RN meant.
oh, you fucker. That shit is so annoying. I'm still annoyed. By the way, when you remember that when he was doing that?
Yeah.
God
How
damn
could
it,
you forget?
dude.
I saw somebody
My
say, I
dad
had to click out of the episode.
Yeah, just talk about clicking out, you bitch. My dad texts me, who's RN? I was like, right now. He goes, no, what's RN? I go, right now. He says, what does RN mean? I said, RN means right now. He's saying right now because he's awful.
And did he understand finally?
But dude, I don't know. I just had to give up on
Is
it.
he using it in his day-to-day language?
Nobody's using it in their day-to-day language.
I was more so in a mood. It wasn't like my new personality trait.
yeah.
And everyone took it so seriously.
The problem is it's not your new personality trait. This is just who you've always been.
Wow.
And that's the problem.
Wow.
You're a nightmare.
Well, if you ever want to have sex with me again, you're going to have to bring me a gift.
We've never had sex.
That's a lie.
And God damn it.
That's such a lie, and you know it. You don't want to admit to them here and now that you were the one? Because I'm not a gold star. Wait, what do they call that?
A unicorn?
No, they call
A gold star
a gold
lesbian?
star. I'm not a lesbian.
Whatever. We never had sex. Don't do this to me. Unless it gets me a Wikipedia page as the only woman to ever have sex with Ryland Adams, I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get via wiki pages.
Okay, and with that, we'll see you guys in a minute.
Oh, we've got 3 minutes.
I have nothing left to say.
We definitely have things
No,
to
we
say.
have nothing to say, Lizzie.
You want to talk about how you didn't get me a Christmas present?
Oh yeah, I'm really awful
And I'm
this
still
year.
waiting for my wedding gift from a year and a half ago? And Chris got my fucking couch?
Do you not think I'm generous enough in the day-to-day world? No, I really do. I did have gifts lined up for you, and here's where I do
Lined up
feel
for
bad.
me?
I will say, like, I keep well, I'm a Taurus. And I'm very much so, like, if I work hard at all, I'm like, I have to tell everyone how hard I work.
Dude, me too, making your present. I sent pictures of it to everybody I've ever known in this world because I couldn't send it to you.
But we have this like beautiful real tree, by the way.
Yeah,
this
I
is the
smell
most
it.
full and luscious, beautiful tree we've ever gotten. It's like just thin enough, but it's like perfectly, the height is perfect for this room. And there are already maybe 35 presents in front of this tree.
And a Louis Vuitton duffel bag.
All wrapped and gorgeous. And let me tell you, not one of these is a gift from me to anyone. Shane's been like done, and he's had these wrapped in his office forever and kept begging me to go get a tree. He's like, I have to get the tree so I can finally put the presents somewhere.
Oh my
And
God.
all my gifts are sitting upstairs in boxes. And yeah, I haven't Christmas shopped for any of my friends yet.
Is this duffel bag for me?
That was actually a gift to Shane from someone. So,
Who?
well, I don't know if I should say it out
Oh,
loud.
that's fair.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah.
I am getting you a Christmas gift, though. I already have your ideas.
Okay.
I just have to send it to your house.
I'll take that. I'll take that to the bank and smoke it.
And then I said, I'm so sorry. Like, I wanted to do a gift exchange for the vlog. And you were like, well, this isn't going to be every year. I just got excited about one thing.
No, I said this is going to be every year.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be every year.
Oh, wow.
It's super sweet, too.
Wow, I'm going to feel horrible.
I hope you do.
My back hurts so bad right now.
I
RN.
can't believe this. Honestly, this is the most fucked up thing you've ever made me do. Like, low key.
I asked you if you wanted to switch the chairs before we started rolling. You said,
There's not
fine."
a world in which I could have assumed that these huge fluffy chairs would be like hell on earth.
Well, that's Shane insisted, but these are like Restoration Hardware kids.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with these? Burn them?
I guess so. They've never been used. They've
Let
been
me
sitting
take these
in our
back to LA and burn them for warmth.
Okay, talk to you later.
Bye.
The best deal in wireless this holiday season can only be found at Mint Mobile. Right now, when you switch to Mint Mobile and buy any 3-month plan, you'll get another 3 months for free. And as the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order and activate from home with eSIM while saving tons on phone plans starting at just $15 a month. I've been using Mint Mobile for about 3 months now, and I have to say it is the perfect time to switch. Not only is their service incredible, but you're going to be saving so much money. I was locked into an ancient family plan previously, and the prices were out of this world. And because Mint Mobile is online only with eSIM, they eliminate the traditional costs of retail and in turn pass those significant savings on to you. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data that is delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. You can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and switch easily and effortlessly with eSIM. And if you do need a new device for a limited time, get 6 months of free service when you buy a select device and plan. So switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. For a limited time, buy any 3-month Mint Mobile plan and get 3 more months for free by going to mintmobile.com/sip. That's mintmobile.com/sip to cut your wireless bill to $15 a month. Do that at mintmobile.com/sip. Today's podcast is sponsored by Green Chef, which is a CCOF certified meal kit company. Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans that fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals, Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences. You can now choose from 30 recipes weekly with the option to mix and match meals from different dietary preferences in the same box without having to change your plan. For example, you can eat vegan one day and keto the next. Green Chef is also offering 10-minute lunches, which is incredible. Each week's menu includes 2 convenient, low prep, and nutritious lunch recipes that are ready in just 10 minutes with no cooking required. You can also choose fast and fit meals that are under 700 calories that are ready in 25 minutes or less. And Green Chef's pre-made and pre-measured sauces, dressings, and spices make holiday hosting super simple, leaving you with more time to celebrate. I love Green Chef because even on a busy day, I can walk downstairs and guarantee that I'm going to eat healthy without having to spend too much time prepping in the kitchen. It's delicious and so much fun. Green Chef is also now owned by HelloFresh, and with a wider array of meal plans to choose from, there's definitely something for everyone. I personally love switching between the 2 brands, and now all of you can enjoy both brands at a discount with me. So go to greenchef.com/thesip599 and use code thesip599 to get each meal in your first box for only $5.99, plus your first box ships free. That's greenchef.com/thesip599 and use code thesip599 to get each meal in your first box for only $5.99, plus your first box ships free. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well.
Camera speed.
1, take 2.
Thank you.
And we're back. Elizabeth, you're kidding me right now.
Huh?
You're kidding me.
Excuse me?
You're kidding me, RN?
All right. Yes?
Okay. First of all, we're in a much more comfortable position.
We changed our chairs.
I was literally about to break my back.
I might need to go get realigned. Like,
Should we go to the joint after this?
fuck yeah, we should.
That would be nice.
Let's go.
2 girls that get snatched together.
2 girls, 1 crack.
You're really just going to leave me up here?
Oh, you want a high five?
What else would I want from
It's hard
this?
to say because your wrist is so limp.
Oh my God.
You're like,
Lizzie was being...
never in all my years have I seen someone been like,
It was not like that. Play back the clip. Rewind
high
15
five.
seconds. No, Lizzie was being so demanding during the break. It was crazy.
Yeah, right.
Chris and I are both like hauling down these heavy chairs, and Lizzie's like melting into the love sack, being, "Bring me my DC, bring me my DC." Oh my gosh!
Did I say DC?
You did say DC because I said,
hideous.
"What is
that is disgusting behavior." And honestly, on behalf of myself, I would like to apologize to
And then
everybody.
you said, "Move the bag, move the bag."
What bag?
Oh my god!
What do you? I don't.
And
I have
you've
no
learned
memory of being
nothing.
awful. I
The
blacked out because
you-
honestly, that doesn't sound like me.
Riley has been really good. She doesn't chew household objects.
Right, but she is a bitch.
No.
Oh, I didn't know where you were going with this after we're talking about me.
When other people come over, she gets very excitable, and I think luggage is something that like she can't contain herself from. And so last time you were here, you had left your guest door open, and she had chewed your brand new laptop charger to
Son
nothing.
of a bitch! I feel like my door's open right now too.
That's exactly what I'm going to tell you.
Oh.
I bought her laptop charger, and guess what she does?
What?
She goes up there and rudely throws her stuff all over the ground and leaves the door open for Riley to eat everything, so I have to replace it again. That's your Christmas present.
Thank you. I think.
Okay, let's get into some hot topics.
All right. Okay, Drew Barrymore says she isn't buying Christmas gifts for her daughters.
I hate it.
You would. And honestly, on the way here, I was thinking, wow, I don't know if my kids can be friends with Ryland's kids.
Rude.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason why is because I don't want my kids to have some sort of like opening thing about Christmas. I love that for your kids, but I don't want my, because like I'm kind of that way too. And it's awful.
What way?
I like to have a shit ton of things to open on Christmas. Like I love gifts. I like getting them. But at the end of the day, like I don't need anything. And then it just turns into a bunch of like mess and shit that I have to re-gift later.
I don't think it's about the amount or what, like, and I don't want to spoil my kids. Like, I want my kids to learn the value of $1. I'm going to do what my parents did to me, which was like, and I know this is a little later in life, but it's like, if you want to have a car, if you want to have fun, if you want to do these things, you need to have a job to pay for all of your bills, like your car insurance, your gas, your phone bill. Like, if you want to have those luxuries, you need to go find a way to pay for them, to teach them responsibility. That being said, I do love Christmas, and I will for sure get them gifts. I don't think I'm going to go like crazy, but I definitely like the idea of playing into Santa and doing all of these things. But Drew Barrymore had said,
well, she gets her kids gifts throughout the year. It's just not like Christmas isn't an organized gift moment.
And she said, I'm not like some weird, strict, cold mom. I just feel like a better gift would be a life memory. I'd rather invest in that than a dollhouse or something, and it all evens out, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So she said that throughout the year, she'll take them on trips, and I'm sure a Drew Barrymore vacation is fabulous.
Lit.
But I bet she would do that regardless, and the kids would come along anyway. I just think it is a little bit...
That's just my phone.
Oh. I don't know. I guess they already live such a wonderful life. I'm sure that Drew provides them a great life.
I mean, like, even I'm not even talking about like on a celebrity millionaire scale. For like something I talked about with Joe this year was like, I noticed that he will go out of his way to pack the tree with gifts, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, like drained by it. Like I honestly do not need anything.
Because you then feel like you have to match it. You
feel like you have to match it. There's this pressure and this burden put upon ensuring that there's gifts under the tree as if that qualifies your love for a person. And I just don't think that's true.
Yeah, I agree. And
I think it's I think for me, I'm saying for me, I don't want to enforce my opinion on everybody, but I was trying to tell Joe, like in our house, like I would love to change the dynamic. Like stocking stuffers are fun. I like a practical stocking stuffer, like Legos.
Yeah.
Like an activity, like a rocket ship for kids where you fill it with shit and it explodes. Like I love that.
Or those that are craft gifts that are experiences in of themselves. And I just think something to open. It doesn't have to be big or extravagant or expensive. You could have crafted it, or it could be a Lego set like you're saying. I just think if you celebrate Christmas, giving something to enhance that day, to feel special, to like create an environment I personally enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, I totally get it. And like as a kid, like my godmom would go above and beyond putting herself in debt to ensure I got everything that I'd ever asked for that year. But the point being is like as a little kid, I didn't want any of the things I was asking for. I was asking for things because I saw other kids getting things.
And I guess that's enlarged the problem because you're Drew Barrymore's kids not getting presents.
Like, I needed a Teletubby. I'd never seen a fucking episode of it a day in my life. I don't give a shit about the Teletubby, but like every other, I was like, all these motherfuckers are getting Teletubbies. I need one. And it's like,
you do go to school. You do go to school, and everyone else is like, well, what did you get for Christmas?
And
because it's a talking point.
And I want to like find a way to like arm my kid with the mindset of, if I don't need it for X, Y, or Z reason, and I don't mean need it like you need to fucking apply pressure to a bleeding wound. I mean, like, do you need those shoes? Like, do you love those shoes and you need those shoes? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because sometimes, like, sure, you don't need a pair of checkered Vans, but your heart would feel a little bit better had you had them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So things like that, like, I love the idea of doing that for gifts, but it's like this year, like, I couldn't tell you one fucking thing I need like that.
Yeah.
And when I feel Joe buying things, first I'm like, well, pump the brakes. Don't just buy me something to buy me something.
Right.
I love waking up early and getting breakfast in the morning or making breakfast in the morning. I love doing Legos all day.
And you can
I love going for a fucking hike.
Yeah, with your family outside of the gifts. Like, your day doesn't have to center around the gifts themselves.
Yeah. And I also feel like I spent years going home with just like a trunk full of trash that someone spent hundreds of dollars on. And it's just like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Are you doing gifts with your significant other, Chris? What will you guys do? This is your first Christmas together, right?
Yeah. So I got gifts for basically everyone in his family because I love them and we've become very close, and they all like cute little things. Like, they all have a thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say what those things are when this goes up. I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, I got them all like cute little personal things that I just think they're going to be excited about. And this is the most excited I've been for Christmas in several years. It's like I'm very, very excited.
And that's what I think is fun, is getting excited. And that's what I think having a kid, like Shane and I already love Christmas so much. Mm-hmm. I think like bringing Christmas traditions to a child will be so fun for us, and it will give us so much joy. But I do agree with you, like spending money to spend money isn't it. But I do think like when you're shopping, if something really like tickles you, thinking about somebody else, that's the gift to get them, because it's not just going to go in the trash. It's like,
it's just been too many years for me of like going compulsory Christmas shopping, and it's just like, I'm getting this because they need something to open, but they don't fucking want or need this.
Well, I know some couples do the thing where they like
pick a destination and go on a vacation.
Well, that, or they like write a list of things that they actually need, like things that have gone bad.
Well, that takes all the fun out of it.
I agree.
I did get Joe a couple of things because after we had this big talk, Joe's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I already got you the 15 things you've texted me to get you. And I was like,
that is you saying, I don't need gifts, but I've texted Joe an exact list of all the things I want. You're crazy.
But so I got Joe a couple of things, but I know he will like them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like, I want to know the way to train a kid to not feel bad or left out if they don't have exactly what another person has, because that's all life is. If you're constantly doing this comparative thing of like, I want what others have, you never appreciate what you do have.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and
I think that's so sad.
I think that's everyone's present day struggle at any age. Yeah, you're right.
And it's devastating. Like, it took me this long to be like, wait, I've always had what I love, you know what I mean? Like, and that is just like the feeling of like a home and like a community and a family. Like, that is to me what I've always wanted, and I have that now. Yeah. So to find that sort of comfort and reassurance, I guess that's like an everyday struggle for a family to make a kid feel like it is a home and a community, whatever. But I don't know. I guess I don't want my children to feel the way that I felt as a kid, but I think that's also just part of my condition and my journey.
Right. Yeah, no, it all makes sense.
Having kids is fucking scary.
It really is.
Did I tell you we're not going to do Elf on a Shelf? Are you going to do Elf on a Shelf?
I still don't really understand the concept of Elf on a Shelf, because I just hear people talking about it, and then I'm annoyed that they're so annoyed and so passionate about it that I've never actually looked into what it actually is.
I think they just have an elf that's like mischievous, and he has like magic, and if you're not good, he'll fuck your shit up. But even if you are good, he'll fuck your shit up.
Well, I mean, from what I understand, basically there's like, it's an elf that's come down like on behalf of Santa to watch the kids and make sure you're being good up until Christmas.
Actual report card for if you've been naughty or nice.
Yeah. Like he's watching you to be like, are you being good?
And so then if the kid acts bad, the parents like, the elf saw what you did.
Well, the elf is also mischievous because I see on
Yes.
TikTok like parents like dipping the elf in like Nutella and rubbing shit all over their kids while they sleep.
Yeah, the elves are all mischievous.
What?
Yeah, excuse me.
My friend, not my friend. Well, yeah, my friend and boss at my old job would go so crazy with Elf on the Shelf. She'd spend like a lot of money on like the elf painted the walls green, and like there'd be a bucket of paint next to the elf and the walls were painted, and
Oh
they'd
my
like
gosh.
things
Yeah,
like
it's too
that.
much.
I thought I was an intense Christmas person, and I don't know if I can hang with that.
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna do Switchblade Santa with that little Santa guy that we just got at that yard sale, that terrifying guy, and we're gonna make a little clay switchblade for him that he holds in his hand. And one morning the kids are gonna come out after they're bad, and I'm gonna have myself all bound up with like a little gag in my mouth, and I'll be like, Switchblade Santa got me! Help, mommy, you were bad, and when you're bad, Switchblade Santa gets mommy. So they're always good, or mommy gets hurt.
That's crazy.
Is it?
I think you should think about that.
I don't think it's as crazy as fucking 25 days of Elf on a Shelf.
Acting like somebody came in and
If they're
duct taped
bad,
you.
if they're bad, mommy's gonna get Switchblade Santa.
Okay.
So watch your backs.
All right. What's the next topic?
The next topic is. Oh damn! I added this one. I was gonna watch the whole series on it, but I didn't. Taylor Swift fans plan to sue Ticketmaster.
There's a series on it.
There was like a a version of Dateline. Oh, maybe it was that Insider thing that you fuck with. Doesn't matter. Taylor Swift fans are livid about the Ticketmaster thing. I saw a particularly sad young girl, the scream crying. Her mom's filming her. She's like, I was Taylor's biggest fan. I ran her Tumblr page. I stood by her when everyone was making fun of her, and I'll never be able to afford to see a show. And I know it's not Taylor's fault. I'm not mad at Taylor. I'm just sad. Like, so fucking sad.
I mean, so that is more valid than I think the other outrage. Like, I think you're allowed to be sad that you can't get it, and I don't know the details. I tried to listen, and I got so bored.
I think the details on it are it's become a monopoly of who sells tickets. So
But I'm not an economist. And
$20,000 are what some of these tickets are going for.
On Ticketmaster?
Yes.
Like Ticketmaster
they're
is
fucking
selling
psycho.
$20,000?
Yes, and it's insane.
So they're getting were they reserving tickets?
Yes, so they get a
for
bunch
resale?
of tickets for resale, and robots are buying a bunch of tickets for resale because that's how the system works. And so now they're marked up to an absurd position where when they first went on sale for pre-sale, there are so many people in line to get them that they could not all secure them at the standard pricing level, I believe. And then Ticketmaster or who the fuck ever and we're behind that debacle, and now the other side of it is they're going on resale for cheap tickets are like $3,000 and medium level tickets are 20,000.
See,
like I've seen tickets for 50 grand,
and it's hard. I tried watching like accredited.
I just don't know who the fuck's gonna buy that.
I tried watching accredited news source to actually get the facts, but
Yeah.
they were like circling around facts too.
Yeah.
So I like couldn't tell what was real, and then they were saying like, yeah, Ticketmaster has become a monopoly, and like, yes, I don't know the actual fraud inside of an alleged monopoly that could be Ticketmaster.
It's not about fraud. So monopoly means you own all of the options for it.
And I guess if you were going into business, good business would mean you would want to take over the market, but now that's looked down upon.
It's not that it's looked down upon, it's that it's literally illegal. Like we do not do monopolies in America.
But there are other ticketing companies. How could Taylor Swift award? See, I don't know the legalities of this. How could she give Ticketmaster the sole right to every ticket for every show?
I think it's that Ticketmaster might own a majority of all of the other things.
See, I don't know how the ticketing space works.
I don't know how the
we'd have
ticketing
to get
space
an
works
expert.
either, but when they use words like monopoly, it means that they run the market on it, and that's
But
bad for capitalism.
They could be people that have TikTok accounts and they're not credible at all. So
it's not just them, though. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know,
it's
but
like the New York Times.
But even they I didn't read the New York Times, but I was watching ABC and NBC's reports on this, and they were talking, and it still made no sense. And I'm not even sure they knew what they were talking about.
Yeah, I think part of it is because it's like the semantics of it are not interesting.
I think,
and the bottom line is it shouldn't be that expensive to go to a fucking concert.
I agree, and I also think that this has been take Ticketmaster out of it. If there's a really popular event, there are people for their jobs that buy them, go to resale sites and resell them.
Yeah.
When there's millions of people trying to get tickets to 50 stops or whatever it is, of course they're going to get sold out, and of course people are going to try to buy them to resell them.
The difference is what you're talking about is like in a world of fairness, and the variation here is that there is an unfair element.
Okay, I guess I just don't know I'd have to know what Ticketmaster is doing to make it unfair.
Right, but we're too bored to find that out.
but we'll still talk to you about it.
And we just did. Listen. And T Swift, in other Taylor Swift news, she's set to make her directorial feature film debut.
With a script she wrote.
Yes.
Wow. And it's already picked up by Spotlight Features, I believe.
Yeah.
Good for her. I like that. I mean, who knows? She'll probably make a cameo. I don't think she'll star in it. I mean,
Well, she's been in other movies.
like New Year's Eve.
Well, Cats, I think the Valentine's Day one.
Oh, I was about
Giver.
to be like, you know what? I love that she's not trying to be the star and that she just has a creative vision.
I mean, she wasn't trying to be the star in those pieces either.
Oh, was she not? Just because
No,
like,
she's like a
Lady
cameo.
Gaga has become such like, I'm trying to make Oscar movies.
Yeah.
And now Harry Styles is acting. And I don't hate him for it. If
Yeah.
I was Harry Styles or Lady Gaga, I'd be doing the exact same thing. But to me, like Taylor wanting to direct really, like I think she loves to tell stories.
Yeah.
Like she does that through her songwriting. And I think now turning to directing, I think she will be great because she knows how to like completely tell a story.
Yeah.
And like she said, in the announcement of it or somewhere that she had been on the set of 60 plus music videos.
Well, she's been directing her music videos lately.
Yeah, and before that, I think she just really took an interest in how the story was being told visually, which led her to direct her own music videos, which has been like a progression into doing a feature film of her own. And I think she'll be great at it.
Yeah, it's also so fucking empowering.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it for her. I also, what was I going to say? Did you see Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde broke up?
I saw the headlines. I didn't click. I've lost interest.
I mean, I never click either, but like I think that he might be fucking around with Kendall Jenner again
Wow.
because she broke up with her.
Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Could you believe? Because honestly, they were at his show a few nights ago and people are speculating that her, Hailey Bieber, and Kylie were all rolling.
I mean, who cares?
Me, obviously.
I'm sure they were. They're 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Or they're like 25-year-olds.
Remember when we were 20?
Yeah, and
And
downing
we could
bottles
sit
of
in
wine.
shitty chairs like we used to. Wow.
No, Hailey
crazy.
Bieber always has a health issue. I saw another headline pop up that she has another health issue.
I wonder what
And
her 30s are gonna be
I don't
like.
mean to like say that flippantly. I just mean like
But
she's not well either. We're all not well. I mean, I don't want to compare my problems to Hailey Bieber. She's
Yeah,
had
it's a
harder
little
problems than me.
a little different. She had brain issues.
And now she's said recently she has like a cyst on her ovary or something.
I love Hailey Bieber. Let me just come out as pro Hailey Bieber.
Okay. That's nice of you to come out as pro someone when I can feel that you're about to drag someone else.
You're wrong about that.
No, I don't think I am. You put
I'm
somebody you
positive you are.
literally hate on the docket, and I was like, nothing good will
You
come
think
from
I hate this person?
Which person?
Jennifer Lawrence?
No, look down one more.
Oh.
I know you're about to be nasty. I was like,
I wasn't.
nothing
I
good.
wasn't gonna be
You
nasty.
were. Then why did you put it on the list? Why did
Because-
you put somebody you violently hate on the list to talk about?
Bro, Bro. I would not say I violently hate him. I would say I'm not a huge fan of his
But you'll consume everything he does.
with hate in my heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
That's called hate watching, and that's
Yes.
violent.
I don't think it's violent, bro. He's getting money off my view.
Okay.
If anything, it's like a charitable act on my part. If I truly hated this person, I would consume none of it. I just thought that I learned something interesting.
Okay. Well, lead us into the story first.
So there have been a multitude of Evan Hansons, right? Because it's a play.
Oh, right.
So
Snore.
one guy.
So
I'll
boring.
talk to Chris. So that you know how in a play they recast people to play the role because they don't play it until they die.
Yes.
So there have been multiple Evan Hansons.
Yes.
There are, I believe, 2 sets, 4 Evan Hansons who are dating.
What?
Yes.
Wait.
I'm sorry, you were bored by this story, so I'm talking to Chris.
Is it a love story between 2 men?
Yes, they're Evan Hansons.
I don't hate Broadway, but I'm not versed.
Evan Hansen is a man.
Okay.
And so there have been 4, I don't know how many total, but there are 4 Dear Evan Hansons and they're couples.
Oh,
And
Oh,
Ben
the
Platt
pla-
just
okay.
got engaged to another Evan Hansen. They're engaged now.
okay. So Evan
Yes.
Hansen doesn't have a lover in the play that he falls
He's
in love
straight, but it's a woman in the play. But these are 4 gay men who have played Evan Hansen in Dear Evan
Okay,
Hansen.
I understand
2
now.
are engaged now and 2 are a couple.
with. Wow.
See, that's fucking wild, right?
They're all into their own type. Like they're all jacking off to themselves in the
And
mirror.
this is why I fucking hate Ben Platt. Just kidding.
That's sick and twisted, right?
It's
because do
wild,
they all look
right?
the same?
Probably. They probably all have
But tell
horrible
me,
perms.
does he look the same as his fiance?
Pull it up. Show us.
Ben and whatever. Who is it?
Just say Ben Platt's lover.
Show us.
Show us. But isn't that interesting?
And so he is, and wow, that's crazy.
See?
Crazy.
So you take it all back?
Yeah.
You don't even know me. I surprise you from time to time.
Every once in a while, you come in with a zinger.
You bring it closer. We can't see.
They're both, oh gosh, when you don't have anything nice to say.
Oh, right.
I'm just talking about outfits. I'm talking about fashion, not them.
Oh.
Not how they look or anything.
Yeah, it's that Ben's the perm version of his boyfriend.
It is like looking in a mirror when they're having sex. So they're just like, you're so hot. I'm so hot. I mean, you're hot too.
Yeah, I've never been attracted to someone that looked anything like me.
Very interesting. All right. We don't have time for all this Googling.
I just want to see all the Evan Hansen boyfriends and see if they're all like twinning.
While she's busy,
Ooh.
Have you heard about spoiler alert? I forgot the movie. It's a gay Christmas movie with a guy from Big Bang Theory. I'm very excited.
Oh.
A gay Christmas movie with the guy from Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
When's it out?
I think it's out.
Is it the
that's
guy
exciting.
that plays gay frequently, or that is gay but also plays gay frequently?
Yeah.
In
Yes.
Ryan Murphy's stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I'll hope it's better than Bros.
What's his name? I forgot his name.
Here.
He's
Okay.
a huge actor.
You can Google that.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay, so Jennifer Lawrence clarifies a comment on female-led action movies. She sort of fumbled the ball while she was talking to Viola Davis, and she said, I remember when I was doing Hunger Games, no one had ever put a woman in the lead of an action movie because it wouldn't work. We were told. And so that's something she said, and it's obviously not true because well before Jennifer Lawrence played Katniss Everdeen, there were women in action films.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. There's so many Catwoman. All of them.
Yeah, but the point being is...
Did the internet get their panties in a bunch?
Yeah, of course the internet got their panties in a bunch, but Jennifer Lawrence was like, I fucking fumbled the ball, guys. I was talking to one of my fucking heroes. Of course I'm going to say something wrong. She wasn't even trying to say that. It was like the sentiment of it because we do hear that a lot. Women can't. We hear it all the fucking time.
Right.
And the facts of the matter are, it's like what I was talking to you about when I was doing your nails, Chris. Women fucking can because we have.
And you will.
And we will. And we will continue to. And that's the thing that I think people really need to understand. I think when we get bogged down in the semantics of oppression, it's like that becomes oppressive.
If you think women can't, just look at Reese Witherspoon and you'll be like, damn.
Yeah.
Women can do anything.
And look at all the women before Reese Witherspoon. A woman directed American Psycho. Like a woman was the first, like I believe one of the first directors was a woman. So it drives me fucking crazy when people start saying that women can't do these things. And it's like, stop getting in our minds, making us think that it's harder than it actually is. Yes, representatively, we are lacking in numbers. So give us the opportunity to have those numbers, but stop telling us we fucking can't.
And give her a break. Give Jennifer Lawrence a break.
And give J-Law a break. I love that she gives herself a break more than anything, though, because I think we all live in constant fear of saying something wrong.
But it's all ridiculous. Like, it's all like, let people be, because the sentiment is probably there throughout her entire career of like, oh, they're not going to let you do this. So they're not going to let you do, like, she dropped her huge big time. I think she was with CAA and she dropped them because she kept finding out that these films and screenplays weren't being sent to her from filmmakers she loved. She was like, my agents just were like bypassing them and not telling me that they were doing such. And when I found out, I left and went to a smaller agency because I want to make projects I love. Like, I'm not here to be like some big product of a corporation.
Yeah.
I want to make things I love. So I like that she stands up for herself and just like is herself.
Yeah. And I think that's a really beautiful thing.
What else did you also see she dropped out of the Adam McKay movie that was going to be, did we already talk about
Elizabeth
this?
Holmes? No, but I love that she dropped out of it. I would too.
She was like, Amanda Seyfried already did everything that needed to be done. I'm
killed
out.
it.
Wow.
Done, slayed. Also, I'm so sick of there being a documentary, a movie, a TV show, and a movie of the same fucking real life story.
But Dropout was fantastic.
Dropout was fantastic, but we don't need the documentary, the television series, and the movie. And they're still going to make the movie. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
maybe
that's a
some
fuck
people
ton.
do, and you can just choose which one you want to see.
Fine.
Did you watch Casey Anthony?
A little bit, yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I have a controversial opinion.
What?
I don't think she did it.
Well, I think so. That is, even when Shane was watching it, he was like,
and I was not going to watch it.
Well, and that he was like, you start watching it and you start believing her. You start thinking, oh, she didn't do it. But then after he did it, he went on another deep dive, and there's all these recordings, I guess, that weren't in that really do make her seem guilty. I haven't gone on the deep dive myself yet.
Damn, I wish Shane was feeling well. Now I do want to see him.
Well,
Shane!
Call him.
Get that bitch on the phone. Here's another talking about change of opinion. I've watched a majority.
You like Meghan now? There's no way in hell.
I know, it's fucking shocking.
You like Meghan Markle right now?
I think it's no.
RN?
No.
Are you kidding me, RN?
I've never come back.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I don't like her. I hate her less.
Wow.
Yeah. Joe won't let me play it while he's in the house.
Is this
though.
editing and manipulation on their part, though?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm a fucking victim. I am a fucking victim of their love story, the way that they tell it. Swear to God.
I've been wanting to watch that too, but Shane was a hard no. So
see, this is why
have
I'm
to
so grateful you're coming back to Cali. Like, we need each other.
we need each other.
We need each other. This is fucking stupid. But yeah, I feel differently.
Okay.
I mean, they're still like super processed, fucking like affected. Like, listen, like I've just always been an activist. Like when I finally got my start on Suits, like the producers were like, Meghan, you are an activist.
I'm going to have to watch it.
I mean, she was an international relations major, or maybe her mom was, and they say it in a way that you think they're talking about her. Anyway, yeah, my feelings are changing.
Wow.
I still feel like Harry's a victim. I hate it here.
That was the most disgusting thing that's ever come out of me. Like, quite honestly.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay. You have 4 minutes to hit us with these last topics.
Okay, Too Hot to Handle's. Okay. This is a twofer.
Okay.
There's a guy on Too Hot for Handle who did not tell his mother that he's. What?
He said too hot for handle.
Whatever. The point of the story is this boy lied to his mother about being on the show because it's fucking upsetting. I'd be so upset if my child was on Too Hot for Handle.
How is he going to keep that up?
I mean, now she knows.
Oh. What is the premise? Or is
You're
this too
just
much?
you're a sex fiend, and you go on a show about being a sex fiend where you can't have sex or you lose money.
Chris, this sounds like the show for you.
No, everybody's chiseled and skinny and beautiful.
Oh my gosh!
He's the one who says he likes big men.
You mean his preference isn't represented on the show?
His preference is not represented on the show is what I mean.
Oh, I
Okay.
definitely was like, you're
So
saying I'm ugly.
No.
Is this where like Tana's boyfriend emerged from? Or,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's her boyfriend,
That's
but
not
the
her
guy
boyfriend.
she's always
Harry
with.
Giles,
Yeah.
Harry Jowsey.
Wait, so then I should go on the show because I'd win easily because I'd be attracted
Yes.
to nobody.
Yes. Exactly.
So they just put a bunch of hot, sex-obsessed people in a room together and say,
And they're
don't have sex?
vapid as hell. Dumb as fuck.
So should I be watching?
You would love it.
Okay.
Anyway, that plus Lottie Moss got a fucking face tattoo. Back to having kids is fucking horrifying. Can you imagine if you have a kid and they grow up to have a face tattoo and go on Too Hot to Handle?
What's the face tattoo say?
Does it matter?
Well, did they get it did she get it for the show?
No,
Or is it just...
Lottie Moss she's a model, like her mom, Kate Moss.
Oh my God. Wait, her mom is Kate Moss?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't
And
know.
she got drunk one night, like blackout drunk, and woke up with a fucking face tattoo.
And now she's going on Too Hot to Handle?
No, two different people, bro. The point being,
Oh my
children are
gosh.
terrifying and sneaky little fucks that'll ruin the lives you've given them.
Yeah. So don't give them too many Christmas presents.
And this is why you don't give them Christmas presents. PCAs.
Oh, I think I'm just getting old because I don't care about award shows anymore.
What is the PCAs?
The People's Choice Awards.
Oh,
It happened the other night.
what is that?
It's just like an award show.
Is it a real one though?
I mean, yeah.
For what?
I mean,
People's
I think
Choice
it's
of
more
what?
pop culture. It's not like accredited like SAG awards.
Right, but like, what do you get? Like, what is it for? People's
the people's
choice. Of what?
You're the people's choice.
You're the
people
people's choice.
vote. The people vote. We have 15 seconds. We gotta go.
And that's it.
Toodles, bitches.
Is that really that?
Yes. Bye.